Thanks for watching the 103 GBF YouTube channel. I'm the Sandman with another edition of the coolest guy I know. Although this time, well, maybe partly a guy, just for a moment. What a pretty girl I have as a guest. Gretchin Irons, who is the hostess maybe?
Host of the Best Day Ever-Evansville.
Yes, that's a webisode and also a website that basically showcases the good parts of our fair city.
This is true. We are a web show and a website dedicated to highlighting the city of Evansville. Every episode is an open love letter to how cool and funky and amazing this city is, and we have the biggest calendar on our website at thebestdayeverevansville.com, so no one can look at me in the face anymore and say, hey, there's nothing happening in Evansville, because I can look right back and go, no, you're wrong.
I would agree, and being an Evansville native, I was really excited to see that somebody was highlighting the events and the attributes of our city.
And it's funny because the three crew members, none of us are from here. None of us. So I think maybe it's just the locals that say that kind of thing, because I found that the people that aren't local are like, Evansville is awesome. It's like you don't expect it. It's this big, and then it comes off with all these huge, talented people, all these really great events, and you're just like, hey, there's always something happening here.
Well, let's talk about you, because you are the coolest girl I know. I mean, really, overall. You're pretty awesome.
You don't know a lot of girls, do you?
You're very multifaceted. I know a little bit about you. I'm going to ask you about some of the things that you have done along the way. You're a singer.
I am.
And you used the term torch singer when you told me that you sang, right?
I do. Torch was a type of music. It was like holding an unrequited torch, so someone that didn't love you back. And then it evolved into a style of singing, which you would recognize that B. Wayne, Billie Holiday, those kind of people.
You also have acted and done commercials, things like that.
I have. I've been an actor since I was 2 years old. I've been on stages all across the country. I tried my hand at a little bit of film and found that I wasn't very good at it, so I quit doing it.
It wasn't like porno or anything.
No,
Okay.
never. Oh yeah, because I seem like the porno kind of girl with my mustaches and bubbles.
The bubbles, that might work into a porno movie pretty well, I'm just saying.
I think now I don't even want to play with them anymore.
Gretchin Irons is our guest. She's the host of the Best Day Ever Evansville. Talk a little bit about some of the things that you have done, because I was looking at a couple episodes, and I was on one of your episodes.
Yeah, you were on one of the brand new ones when we switched production companies, and my partner Mike and I got together, and I decided that the show was going to be, what I said to him was, less PBS and more Jenna Marbles, and I watched it snap together in his mind, and you were the first person we called, and that is one of the highest viewed episodes.
It was a lot of fun. We had
It
a good
was
time.
hilarious.
Yeah, we definitely did.
I drove the truck, the GBF truck. I was like, I drove that. It was not the magic of film. I really did drive it.
But besides that, besides driving our truck, what other things have you done, maybe for the first time as you've filmed these webisodes?
Almost everything we do has been for the first time. So Battle Dish, that was the first time I ever did that. Popcorn, the first time I ever did that. A lot of the restaurants we go to, because I didn't eat out a lot, are new. Most of the events that we go to, since I've only been here for a year and a half, I didn't go to. If they were here when I was here last year, I was too poor to afford to go to them, and I didn't have a show, so nobody was like, hey, we'll swing you a free ticket. So a lot of the stuff that we do, you were seeing me do that for the very first time. So sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to do until I get there, because you can only read so much. You actually have to be there, and then I'll tell Mikey, I'm not real sure. I'm going to storyboard this moment and this moment, and then we're just going to go for it. And it seems to work out pretty well.
I was really pleased about how organized you guys are. I mean, you guys really take it seriously.
We do. We tell people we are a professional production. I think in the beginning, when I had a different production company and I had a bigger camera, we were somewhat legitimized in the public mind by that large camera, because people that don't produce don't realize that that's sort of an older model. And now we run around with a smaller camera. The show has been established, and people know Mikey and I now, so that we don't even get questioned. You think we would, but we don't. We roll up and people are like, it's the best day ever. Oh my gosh, we went to Dragon Boat Racing. How awesome is that? We get out of the car, and I say, I really, really wish they would put us in that boat. It's not the best day ever thing to film on the sidelines. We get right there in the action. And we walked up to the registration, and the lady says, before I can even say, hi, I'm Gretchin Irons, what's the best day ever, blah, she's like, it's the best day ever, you guys want in a boat? And we're like, yes, we do, we
That is
totally wanting a
awesome.
boat. Yeah, it was amazing. His camera, he's just like, all right, we're getting in the water and I don't know how to swim. So, like, I got that camera, dude. You fall, I get the camera before you. Somebody else save Mikey, but I'll save the camera.
Mikey,
Yeah,
Mikey, come over here and put your face in the camera.
we try to
real
be,
quick.
oh, you don't have to ask him twice.
There you go. There's Mikey. He's part of the team.
We are very professional. We try to do everything that we can to promote Evansville, but at the same time show people that we are professionals. You're going to get a really great product whenever you sponsor us, that we're legit.
You guys do a great job. You highlight my city, where I'm from, and I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Definitely. Gretchin Irons, host of the Best Day Ever Evansville. Tell people about the website. Where can they find you?
TheBestDayEverEvansville.com. So I know it's really long, but it's totally worth it because it is the biggest and best calendar in the city. Not just bars and bands, everything that we know of. If it sounds cool, it's on there. If you know about it, you email or Facebook one of us and we find out about it, it's totally going on the calendar.
Check her out. And thank you for watching this edition of The Coolest Girl I Know. Oh, is that real? Don't cut me with that, please. Oh, man. Just comb my hair a little bit if you would. And thank you for watching the 103 GBF YouTube channel. If you think you ought to be on my show, email me at sandman@103gbfrocks.com. Gretchen, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mikey, thank you.
Have the best day ever.